Hey guitar geeks, Guitar Guts back. Today with setup specs for Music Man and Sterling bass guitars. We'll start out with the neck relief, which Music Man suggests you do a little bit differently than normal. Where you would usually capo at the first fret, they're suggesting that you capo at the second fret, and then you'll come back down and hold at the 12th fret with your finger to make a straight edge out of the string so that you can check the relief underneath. Now, it didn't say exactly, but I would suggest checking the neck relief at around the 7th fret because that's about halfway between the 12th and the 2nd. But while holding down at the 12th fret, they didn't actually give a measurement for this. Their website said that a business card should fit underneath the string. And the only problem I've got with that is that business cards come in about 4 different thicknesses, which vary quite a bit. But I'm assuming they mean a cheap standard business card, which would be slightly more than 1/64 of an inch. And to me, that seems like really straight. That's not much clearance at all. I've got quite a bit more than that on my Fender guitars, but I admit that on this Sterling bass, I've got it set up with a little bit of a flatter neck relief than I do my Fenders, and it doesn't seem to cause a problem. So that was the suggestion. A business card should fit underneath the string. And I guess if it fits, if, 2 or 3 business cards fit under there, you've got way too much relief in their system. I really would like to have had a number for that, but they didn't give one. The truss rod, remember, if you do need to adjust it, is not at the headstock down that way. It is down here at the base of the neck. It is right there, if you can see it. Little thumb wheel in the heel of the neck. And you can adjust that with an Allen wrench or anything that will fit into one of the little adjustment holes. The string height, they're suggesting that you check that at the 12th fret. And that is once again from the top of the fret to the underside of the string. You would measure on the bass string somewhere between 6/64 and 7/64 clearance. And for the treble side string, they're suggesting somewhere between 5/64 and 7/64. So you can get away with setting that one a little bit closer than the bass string. Now, if you've got a 5 string with a low B string, they're suggesting about 7/64 clearance for that low B string. Ending up here with the setup specs for the pickup. Now, if you've got a single pickup guitar, it's a little bit different than a double pickup guitar. And again, their setup specs for this are a little bit different than standard. They are not measuring from the pole piece, the metallic pole piece on the humbucker, to the underside of the string, which is what you'd usually do with a normal humbucker. They're measuring from the plastic top, the flat black plastic top of the pickup to the underside of the string. And for a 1 pickup guitar, they're suggesting 12/64 clearance, which when I got the guitar, I thought, well, that's way too much. I'm going to set it down to about 6/64, which is more in line with what I set, the humbuckers on a regular 6-string guitar. They're correct, and I'm wrong. You do need about 12/64 clearance between the top of that pickup and the string for it to sound right. If you've got a 2 pickup guitar, you need a little bit more clearance to compensate for that extra magnetic string pull from the second pickup. So they are suggesting 16/64 clearance from the top of the plastic to the underside of the string. Now, the other little nuance that they had in their setup specs, these measurements are actually for the G string. And it didn't actually have a measurement for the larger bass side of the pickup. And it simply said that you need to adjust the bass side until it sits parallel to the pick guard. In other words, flat with the pick guard all the way across. I don't know why they wouldn't give a number for the bass side, but that's how they put it. You adjust your G string to this, and then you set the bass side of the pickup to where the pickup is parallel to the pick guard. All right, well, I hope that helps, and I hope your guitar plays a little better once you get it set up. And we appreciate you watching. See you again later.